Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now this is going to be another horror pickups video because I want to show you some titles which I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. So we've got the DVDs, guys. There you go. And then we got the Blu-rays, guys. There you go. Alright then guys, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it. I'm going to start with the DVDs. So the first one I'd like to show you is, this is a real rare horror movie, this. Never seen it, never even seen a trailer, don't know anything about it, so it, as such, it's a pure blind buy. And that's a movie called Pumpkin Man, the Ultimate Edition. Very eye-catching cover there, guys, yeah. Oh, here, missus, yeah. And equally eye-catching back cover, guys, yeah. So looks like there's plenty of bikini-clad beauties there, intermingled with a good dose of horror. So there you go, guys, that's the first one, and that is Pumpkin Man, the Ultimate Edition. Next up is another one I don't know much about, another rare movie, and I love the cover on this one again. It's called Terror in Woods Creek. Very Jason looking like a killer there, guys, yeah. Terror in Woods Creek. And there's the back, guys. Looks quite a bloody movie. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. That is Terror in Woods Creek. Next one up is, now when I first read about this, my interest was instantly captivated because if you've been watching my videos, you know just how much I love Frankenstein. It's my favourite monster. And this is supposed to be the closest movie to the Mary Shelley novel, you know, really close to it, and I've never heard of it. So I thought to myself, yeah, why not? I'll give it a go. And that is called A Terror of Frankenstein. Just look at that cover, guys. Fantastic cover. There's the monster there, and there's some stills, guys, from the movie. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to watching this one. Literate, well-made adaptation of the classic story. The most faithful of all film versions of Mary Shelley's novel, yeah. So there you go, guys. So this is from 1976, and that is The Terror of Frankenstein. Always love to encounter a new Frankenstein movie, and this promises to be a really good, a good movie. Next DVD up is I'm getting the really rare ones this time, guys. Yeah, another movie I don't know anything about. Stars Annabelle Sciorra and Nathan Darrow, and that's a movie called The Inherited. There you go, guys, and there's the back cover. Yeah, his past will come back to haunt you. Eve has married the man of her dreams, but when they return to live in the house willed to him by his first wife, who died under horrific circumstances, it becomes a waking nightmare as Eve falls into a spiral of suspicion and madness. Sounds a good watch, guys, yeah. The Inherited. Next up is another rare one I don't know anything about. It's a zombie movie. Now, I'm not normally a great fan of zombie movies. There's only a handful I like, but I thought I'd give this a try out because I watched the trailer and I thought, yeah, why not? And that's a movie called The Attack of the Radioactive Zombies. So there you go, guys. Lovely cover there, and there's some stills, guys, from the movie. Yeah, so looking forward to checking this one out. The Attack of the Radioactive Zombies. This is actually a horror comedy, 90 minutes. Yeah, so there you go. That is The Attack of the Radioactive Zombies. Next up is I watched this the other night, and oh yeah, I didn't like it at all. It was very boring. It stars John Saxon. This is actually got the colorized version as well as the black and white version, and that's a movie called The Nightcaller. It's a kind of a horror sci-fi movie from the mid-60s, but it was very boring, guys, yeah, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to give it a go, that's just my opinion, yeah. So there you go, that is The Nightcaller. The last DVD I'd like to show you guys is Now, if you love Universal monster movies as much as I do, I think you might check this out if you haven't got it. I watched the trailer on YouTube and I thought to myself, wow, you'd think that was a Universal monster movie. It's a real good nod. You know, the closest nod I've seen to all Universal monster movies. Very rare one, and that is a movie called Tales of Dracula. There you go, guys, yeah. Promised to be a real good blast to watch, yeah. Good nod to the Universal monster movies. Yeah, bonus features include Heart of Darkness music video, outtakes and bloopers, and behind the scenes still gallery from 2015. Yeah, so there you go, guys. As I say, it looks promises to be a great nod to the Universal monster movies, and that is a movie called Tales of Dracula. Okay, guys, DVDs dispensed with, onto the Blu-rays. Now, the first Blu-ray I'd like to show you is from 1972. It stars Patty Duke and Richard Thomas, who you remember from The Waltons. He played John Boy. Watched it last night, and it was okay. It was okay, nothing special, you know. As it starts out, you know, real gripping and that, but it starts to get a bit slow as it goes on. The story is a little bit hard to follow, but a lovely snowy setting. If you like movies like The Shining, you know, movies like that, and The Children and Misery, you probably like this movie. Lovely snowy setting, you know, the house deep in the woods and that, the American backwoods, and a very, very creepy mother, and a very, very sort of like a nervous female protagonist, and that's a psychological thriller called You Like My Mother. It was okay, as I say, nothing special, and there you go, guys. There's one of the stills of the snowy setting. Lovely picture quality, but it's a psychological thriller, but I've seen better. So there you go, from 1972, and that is You Like My Mother. Next up is it. Now, this is a movie I've been wanting to check out for quite some time. It's not really a horror movie, but I think it's got horror overtones. It stars Reese Witherspoon. It's based on the best-selling novel, and that's a movie called Where the Crawdads Sing. It's about this girl or something. She gets reared up in the swamps and that, you know, and there's a murder committed, but you don't know if she's committed the murder or somebody else and that. So I'd also check it out, you know, Where the Crawdads Sing. So I've heard a few people saying it's quite a good movie. So there you go, that is Where the Crawdads Sing. Next up is Now. This is a TV series I thought I'd never get actually on Blu-ray. I remember watching it back in 1972 and thoroughly enjoying it. It's based on a novel by John Rowe Townsend, and I was lucky enough to pick this up yesterday in HMV for a reasonable price, and that's a movie called The Intruder. There you go, guys. That's Milton Johns, top British actor, always played baddies and that, you know, that's the male protagonist and that. I'll just show you the inside, guys. So there you go, that's the inside. Yeah, the Intruder, the titular character. There's some stills, guys. Looks very, very sinister with that eye patch, doesn't he? Yeah. So there you go. I'll just show you the inside, guys. Got a great booklet here, and it's actually got a reproduction of any of you guys remember the Look In magazine from the 70s? I was absolutely mad on it, and there's the reproduction of that particular issue from 1972 when this was first shown on a Sunday afternoon. So much, you know, very much like the Owl service, you know. And there you go, guys. I won't read the booklet because, you know, I haven't watched it yet. So I'll just show you the inside. There he is. There's the titular villain, the Intruder. So yeah, he visits this sort of like a home and he claims to be one of the guys. You know, it's just a kind of like a mystery in that, you know. So there you go, Milton Johns. Yeah. So looking forward to revisiting that. That's the Intruder network. Yeah. So very sad network, you know, going under and that. Yeah. But I was really lucky to get this on Blu-ray. So there you go, that's The Intruder. Next up is a movie starring Sylvester Stallone. It's a kind of a horror because it features a serial killer. And I told my mum about it and she said, oh, well, I'll get that and that, you know. So I picked it up yesterday in HMV. That's a movie called Detox. There you go, guys. There's some stills from the movie, yeah. This has got another snowy setting, I do believe, yeah. And I love me movies with snowy settings, yeah. So there you go, there's the inside. And there's a great booklet there, guys, starring the great man, Sly Stallone. So looking forward to watching that one. Don't know anything about it. So there you go, that is Detox, and that was from 2001, Detox. Next up is it. Now, I enjoyed the first movie of this. I watched it a couple of months ago, The Curse. So when I saw the sequel released on Blu-ray, I thought to myself, I've just got to get that. I think it's a different story, though, to the first Curse. But this is called Curse 2, The Bite. Great slipcover there by 88 Movies, you know, yeah. They seem to be making the slipcovers more sturdy, you know. And it's got the reversible artwork. This is its other title, The Bite. There you go, guys. I'm looking forward to watching this one. Great disc artwork, yeah. So there you go, guys. That's The Curse 2, The Bite. Yeah, lovely addition. Next up is another giallo movie. I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. I did see the trailer, so I thought to myself, yeah, I'll check that out. That's a movie called Puzzle. Great artwork again. There's the female protagonist there, yeah. And it's basically, I think it's about a guy who loses his memory, and it's something to do with murders getting committed and that. And it keeps you guessing to the end, I believe, yeah. So it's got a great little booklet with it as well, guys. There you go. Great little booklets, all about the movie. So, and then you've got your disc artwork as well. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The Puzzle from 1974. There you go. That is The Puzzle. Next up is another movie I've been wanting to check out for a while. I believe it was its other title is Dead Alive. It's on the 101 label, and that's a movie called Brain Dead. Lovely sturdy slip box again, yeah. And I'll just show you inside, guys. There's the interior. Brain Dead, yeah. So this is packed with some juicy special features here, and it's got a nice booklet as well, all about the movie. So there you go, guys. That's Brain Dead. I'm looking forward to checking this one out. From 101 Films, that is Brain Dead. Next one up is another Peter Cushing movie. I must admit, this is one of my favourite Peter Cushing movies, but when I saw this edition by Kino Lorber, I thought to myself, I haven't got it in my collection, so I thought to myself, I've got it, snap that up. And that's it from the late 60s, and that is The Blood Beast Terror. Lovely artwork there, guys, and there he is, the late great Peter Cushing. There you go, fantastic, yeah. All centres on the story of giant blood-sucking moths, yeah. So, and there's the interior, guys, the reversible artwork. So, yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. That is the Blood Beast Terror, starring the late great Peter Cushing. Next up is, now this is a movie, what one of my YouTubers who've been on my live stream recommended, well, one of my live streams I've done, Lisa Loves. She said, have you seen this one, Alan? Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. So I thought to myself, well, I said to Lisa, I said, no, I haven't seen it. So I thought to myself, I'll pick that up. So it's Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. This is supposed to be based on a true story about this TV crew. They investigate this haunted asylum and that. And of course, like, basically, you know, as always the case with these movies, all hell breaks loose in a deserted building, which is supposed to be full of spirits. So I'm looking forward to that one. So there you go. That is Gonjiam, the Haunted Asylum. Great slip cover as well. Now this is a very unusual movie. I didn't know whether this was a horror, a comedy, or what, but I had to laugh to myself. Guys, when I saw the title and I saw the picture. I think it might be a bit of comedy. Actually, it's supposed to be a bit of a mystery. It's about this boy. And his hair turns green mysteriously, and that is the boy with green hair from the late 40s, yeah. So I thought to myself, I'll check it out, and that it wasn't too dear. So yeah, I don't know the full sort of like premise of the story, but apparently his hair mysteriously turns green and that. So it's basically an ongoing mystery as to what caused his hair to turn green, yeah. Yeah, made in the hopeful post-World War II era that produced such classics of social consciousness, The Search and The Intruder, yeah. Supernatural tinged story of an orphan who finds a safe haven in a small town in America until the day his hair turns green. So there you go, guys. I'm looking forward to watching this one. Yeah, it looks like he's turned into like a semi young Incredible Hulk. It looks as if he's turned into a semi Incredible Hulk, a young version of David Banner, you know, A-list Incredible Hulk. Yeah, so I'm very interested to watch this and to find out what it's all about. Yeah, so you bet your bottom dollar this will be getting a review. So there you go, guy. Gotta laugh to myself every time I look at that picture. What's happened to me here? So there you go, guys. That is the boy with green hair. Yeah, okay. And last but by no means least, I usually feature a Christopher Lee movie in my pickups if I come across one. And this was actually one in the Christopher Lee box set. And the first one I bought, and that is The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism. The only one I liked, really. So there you go. Christopher Lee being his usual sinister self as a resurrected Count. There you go, guys, yeah. And got some lovely juicy special features, and there you go, guys. There's the booklet. Fantastic, yeah. So I'm looking forward to revisiting this one. The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism. Just have a little deco inside the booklet, guys. There you go. She looks a bit like Barbara Steele, that lady there. Karen Dore, I believe her name is. Yeah, so there you go. Looking forward to checking this one out. The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism, starring the late great Christopher Lee. So there you go. All right then, guys, that concludes my pickups, over the last couple of weeks. Have you seen any of these movies? Have you picked up any of these movies yourself? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very interested, to read what you thought about them, yeah? Oh, yeah, I love me rare movies and that. So, as I say, there's certainly plenty of rare ones there, guys. So, I'm certainly looking forward to checking these out. Especially that one. The nod to the Universal movies, or to watch a trailer, you actually think you were watching a Universal movie. It's got the dark atmosphere and that, the black and white and that. So I love stumbling across these rare movies. Yeah, Tales of Dracula. Yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. The usual. If you like the pickups video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and all go well. I'll be back again very soon. I'm certainly looking forward to watching that one. The boy with the green hair. Oh my days, yeah. What a title and what a photograph. All right then, guys, that's it. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye.